Remembrance is important, but who do we remember as we hold silence before cenotaphs and graves this November? Because many in this nation don't know the facts that thousands that served in the war were brown and were black. These red poppies that manifest our respect, our pride, but the picture's incomplete, the face is all white. The veil of nostalgia threatens to leave your gaze misty. We need to get real about remembering this history. Black and brown soldiers came in their thousands and more, many at their own expense, to answer the call. 60,000 South African blacks and 15,000 West Indians had our armies back, recruited from our own empire to fight for this nation. Yet the English didn't want darkies getting above their own station. They needed Africans, Caribbeans, Indians to join the fight, but decided the only killing acceptable was white against white. And even though they tried to keep them from the front line, the bravery, camaraderie snuck through time after time. And even though leadership was technically denied, black captains, second lieutenants could still be spied. Walter Tull, a soldier, formerly Spurs player. Ambulances driven by Hiawatha Coleridge Taylor. Lionel Turpin fought at the Battle of the Somme. Robbie Clark flew planes over the Western Front. When not fighting, they kept the war machine running, felled trees, unloaded ships, kept the logistics a-humming. For many, bombs, shells and disease ended their story as they gave their lives for Britain's victory, her glory. And when the war was won and we embraced our heroes, we left the black soldiers with nothing but zeros, withholding pay, making them clean latrines. When we celebrated the day, their faces went unseen. And did Britain welcome these soldiers with open arms for this country they'd served and endured so much harm? No. We blamed them for unemployment and working class woes, started riots, attacked them, tried to send them back home. They were scapegoats, blamed the blacks for the lack of your jobs. Charles Wotton was drowned in the sea by a mob. As today's anti-immigration narrative gains traction, I can feel the echoes of the past and the far-right factions. After the world wars, they said never again. But look at the Congo, Gaza, Sudan, Ukraine. Every year we buy poppies to pin to lapels, but the killing goes on and the genocide swell. Dulce et decorum est, pro patria mori. Not really, especially if no one remembers your story. So let's bow our heads and observe the silence, but not forget those suffering today from conflict and violence. Remember all the veterans. Yes, remember the war. Remember the freedoms they were fighting for. Remember their names. Don't let these faces be a mystery, because Black history is British history.